Hey gamers, welcome to a special episode 81.
Episode 81.
Episode 81. With me today is Cory.
Yes. Tis I.
And no Amanda.
No Amanda this time.
No, she's not feeling well, right?
No.
No. Hope she feels better.
Yeah, me too.
And my name is Jon, of course, the host.
Yay.
Yay. And this is a special episode because we had a delightful chat.
Quite.
Delightful.
Wonderful.
Wonderful chat with Erin Fitzgerald, actor extraordinaire. She has been in many video games.
Dude, so many. Like, not even just games, like shows.
Exactly. She's voiced cartoon shows, she's voiced anime, video games.
She has a book out. She streams. She does it all.
She does everything. The games I know her from are mainly Persona 4, which you guys should definitely play because it's great on the Vita.
We mean to.
Yep. I haven't finished it yet either, so I'm saving it. It's just one of those games I want to save.
Okay, yeah.
And I just want to play it. And you know her from
Final Fantasy XIV. She did Nanamo. The adorable Lalafell who runs... Wow, I almost said Sandoria. I was way off. Who runs Ulda. Or she's one of the rulers.
Yep. And some other games she's been a part of. She was in Catherine. She was in Danganronpa. Lots of anime games. Like lots of JRPGs.
Yeah. She said she was in Disgaea.
Yeah, she was in Disgaea. She was in Eternal Sonata, Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 14. Just a lot. She's well experienced.
She's great. So you'll enjoy this episode.
We sure did.
I did.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Amanda's going to be jelly.
Jelly?
She's going to be like, oh.
But that's not cool. She's jelly. I mean, she's not feeling well.
She won't feel better after she hears how awesome it was.
Okay, gamers, enjoy the interview. Not an interview, our chat.
Enjoy the chat.
A chat.
With Erin Fitzgerald.
Delightful chat.
Spot on.
Oh, yeah. So how was the convention?
Which one?
You were at the convention over the weekend?
Not this weekend. I go to Wisconsin next weekend. That's why. That's the week. That's why I was like, it would be better if we do it now because next Monday I'm going to be at the convention.
Oh, okay.
Coming back.
Oh, okay.
From Wisconsin.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to be a part of that Comic-Con?
Not this year, and I'm happy about it. I can't believe I'm saying that, but there was a time when it was my favorite thing to do, and now I can't stand it.
Oh,
why not?
Because it's not Comic-Con anymore. Now it's Hollywood Con.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And
I don't understand, like, what
too.
the hell are all these live-action movies doing there that are not comic-related at all? Like they have there's nothing drawn about them. There are no animators involved or designers I don't understand why all of this stuff, like when somebody's posting, what was that? I don't know, some show that I watched that I enjoy. It's a fantasy kind of / sci-fi show, but it has nothing to do with comics. And yet it's going to Comic-Con. I'm like, I'm done. No. Just because you're nerd culture doesn't mean it's Comic-Con approved. No.
Exactly.
They just sold out.
They did, exactly. And it's overpacked too. It just crowded.
Oh, yeah. Even San Diego doesn't have the capacity anymore. I mean, it's probably going to move from San Diego in 2018 because they don't have the capacity for 150,000 people. So that should be. It'll probably just move to LA because all of LA moves to San Diego for the con now. So it's pointless for it to be in San Diego. It might as well just be in LA so all of Hollywood can be involved and just take it over completely. And all of the marketing and promotional people will own it and it will no longer be Comic-Con. Well, It's not now, but it'll be really officially Los Angeles Con.
Which would be good.
We got to start a new Comic-Con.
I like Kamikaze, Stan Lee's Kamikaze. It's at least not quite that, not totally sold out. It's still got a lot of art, like the artists. You get time with the artists, and there's really good artist panels that you can still get into and stuff. So,
okay,
still better to me. That's what I liked. I liked going to all of those amazing artist panels and finding out how the other half side works and operates.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Because I don't know any of that stuff. I love learning about the area that I know nothing about. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
That's okay.
Let's get on to the. Let me rant about Comic-Con.
Oh no,
this is perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what we want.
Yeah, we want this conversation.
That's real. That's just and it's just my opinion. My opinion changes like the weather. Everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just an opinion.
Okay. So Corey, you want to get the first question?
Sure. So, getting to know you, what do you like to do? Like, what are your favorite hobbies?
Well, right now I'm addicted to Overwatch, so
Nice.
pretty much Overwatch and Final Fantasy VII is sucking up my entire free time. I do like hanging out with my animals and my man, and I like food a lot. So these are things I live 5 minutes from the beach. I like going hiking in mountains that are awesome when it's not too hot. I try to keep my body moving so I can do the very, very physically demanding video game sessions.
Oh yeah,
it's like the perfect hobby set right there.
Yeah, it is.
Close to the beach, hiking, Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Overwatch.
It's literally, I'm cross training. When I'm not working, I'm cross training to prepare myself for work. Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty much. I never thought of it until just now, but everything I do seems to be work related somehow.
You got to keep busy somehow.
Yeah, that's right. And those are my interests, so it works.
Good. Yeah, perfect.
Very cool.
I noticed you like to stream a lot too on Twitch.
That's new. That's because PS4 lets me. I probably wouldn't have. When I started, I realized that I could get a lot more accomplished on Final Fantasy when I have a team of people who remember things better than I do.
Yes.
So I've got some really awesome. I call them my shifus, Bitter Knave and Drinky, and those are the names they use. So those are the names I call them, and they just give me okay, now you got to go do this. I'm like, okay, yeah, because I don't. Even though I that's the only game I've played over and over and over and over again. I have no long term. I have no memory really. So luckily for me, it makes it easy for restreaming television series because I don't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh yeah,
anything. So it's very helpful.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, I started streaming. I have a Twitch channel. It's crazy. My name's under Erin Fitzgerald. If anybody's even remotely interested, it's boring as I can't imagine why people hang out with me. Well, I'm not a great gamer. I'm mediocre at best, but I do talk a lot. So hopefully it's somewhat entertaining. I'm
sure it is.
Yeah, it's small. Yeah. It's not a big group. It's a small group of us that chill and we hang out, and they just keep me company while I'm gaming.
That's cool.
Because I remember I popped in for a little bit to watch you play. Yeah, and I just saw you or heard you screaming like, I don't know where to go next. What do I do?
Okay, that's real life. See? Yeah, it's very interactive.
Yeah, I like that.
I require the help of other humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Overwatch is my first-person shooter, so I have a really, really hard time with the view because I'm not used to controlling my own view. I like RPGs where the view is set and I can see everything clearly.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy that I can't see anything. It drives me nuts. And my thumb doesn't operate properly, so it's just... I scold my thumb most of the time while I'm streaming. There are moments where I'm scolding my thumb, and there are moments where I'm talking my thumb up so it gets more confidence and can continue.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so what heroes do you gravitate to in Overwatch?
Okay, so Zenyatta's my main.
Nice.
Reinhardt is Zenyatta's waifu. So I started playing him just because I noticed that I can play Zenyatta better if there's a Reinhardt on the team because I can just be behind him, heal him, and then shoot from behind him so I last longer.
Okay.
Which is awesome. So I started learning Reinhardt recently. But what I don't like about Reinhardt is I love it when the shield's up because the camera goes back so I can see better. But as soon as the shield's down, the camera goes to his POV and I'm like, what the... I can't see anything. I don't like being inside someone's head. I don't want to be inside someone's head. So then I start I'm just doing his swing. I have no idea what I'm swinging at. I can't see anything. And if somebody dies in the crazy, then that works for me. And then just in the last 2 days, I started using Bastion as well. Everybody else freaks me out. It just all freaks me out. The whole POV thing. I don't like the POV thing. I don't want to look through somebody's eyeballs. I want God's view. That's the point, man. I like being back. That's why I like Zenyatta. I don't feel so POV-y with him for some reason. So
okay,
I feel very zen. He talks me down off the ledge. He's my favorite. Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
But I appreciate the other characters and what they do because I can't play them. I love, like, I play with Danielle McCrae a lot, and she is fantastic at Zarya and Widowmaker. And I'm like, those girls, oh man. I am excited about Ana, though, because I like to heal, but I think I'm a sniper at heart. I just can't use the sniper character so far, but maybe with Ana, because she also heals, that'll be like a Zenyatta combo.
I heard a
maybe
good
I'll
thing
be
about
able
her.
to.
You could be like shooting, and then if you miss and you hit your teammate, then you heal him, and it's like, oh, okay, I meant to do that.
Oh, that's perfect for me.
That is perfect. Yeah.
That's perfect for me. I usually kind of like if I don't have to move as Zenyatta, I'm a wicked shot. If I just snipe with Zenyatta, I can kill. But if I have to move, then forget about it. That goes because it's the view thing and my thumb, and I can't see. And I'm like, what the hell am I shooting at? Very frustrating.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm a Mercy player myself. I had to throw it out
Are
there.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love her. I love when she's on the team at the same time because then I stay alive longer.
Yeah, I always like to play support in all games. So I've tried her and Lucio are my favorites, but I just have a better time healing with Mercy.
Did you say Lucy?
Lucio.
Oh, Lucio. Oh,
The
I call him
rollerblading guy?
Lucio. Why do I call him Lucio?
Lucio?
It looks like you pronounce that way.
It looks like it's got that little indent in the eye, but yeah, it's Lucio.
Lucio. Because it sounds like a girl's name when you say Lucio. And Lucio, I think, it's Italiano. Fantastico.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him Lucio now.
Yeah, I might too.
Don't. I'm probably wrong. I'm not usually right. Usually somebody's correcting me and going, no, that's not it. That's okay. He's cool too. I like it because he makes Zenyatta go hella faster because Zenyatta's generally slow.
Yes,
and then
it's funny to see.
I'm like, well, the first time that happened to me, I was freaking out. I'm like, I'm not good at. I don't know how to move him this fast. What do I do? I'm going too fast. I can't see anything. But now I'm getting used to it. Once I got used to it, I was like, ooh, this is actually really good.
Yeah,
I can get to the point faster, and yay! Then I die, and then all over again. I die a lot.
Yeah,
that's why I prefer hosting Danielle's Twitch stream when we're playing together. Like have Danielle stream, and then I host her stream, so you get to see someone who's good play through someone POV that's good. When you look at through my POV, it's shameful. But I think people feel better about themselves watching me crap play. So I'm like, you know what? I'm much better than Erin Fitzgerald at this, so that's okay too. I'm here to boost your egos.
Nice. Boost my ego. I'm not that good at that game. I don't really play that much, and
What do you normally play?
I play. What was the last thing I played? I don't even remember. I played Uncharted. I played Uncharted.
That's a first-person shooter, isn't it?
No, that's
kind of like a third-person.
Third-person shooter.
Yeah.
What is the difference between first-person shooter and third-person shooter?
Third person is the God mode you were talking about, where the camera's behind the character.
Is that like League of Legends? That's MMO.
That's
like from the top.
That's more of a top-down. That's more like a Diablo
Yeah.
style. This one's like the camera. You can pan the camera around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might do better at that, but I'm not really a fan of like anything that's kind of real lifey.
Oh,
I like
okay.
the reason I like Overwatch is because it looks like a cartoon.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a cartoon character paintball fighting.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
It's perfect for me. I love that. I love paintball.
it's fun to look at. Like, it's so beautiful, all the colors and the.
So gorgeous.
Yeah.
I have accidentally, I get lost a lot because I don't know where I am. When I take the wrong turn in a building, I'm like, oh, I just can't find anybody. So I spend a lot of time just looking at the beautiful animation. I'm like, this is really pretty, while everybody else is dying outside. I'm like, this is nice. I like what they did here. That's not when I'm playing with friends. I won't do that but when I'm just playing quick play by myself, I do take a lot of time admiring the work that Blizzard has done.
Yeah.
I feel like that's research and development for me. I need to get into the game, you know.
That's fine too, because they put secrets in their levels, like hints at future stuff. Like in the beta, they had hints. They had like posters of characters that weren't out yet.
Is that the whole Sombra thing? Because a lot of people talk about Sombra when I'm streaming. I'm like,
that's another
Sombra?
one. Yes, yeah, that's another one. But yeah, there's a lot of hidden stuff, so it's definitely worth looking around. It's just quick play. If anyone gets mad, whatever.
Oh, it doesn't matter because they don't know who I am.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because their complaint is invalid.
That's right. For all they know, I'm just dead.
Yeah, or AFK, or
AFK. Okay.
away from control?
Exactly. I don't know. I don't even know.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Exactly. All right. So what brought you into acting?
Oh, I've always been an actor. Since I was a little kid, I was an actor.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I just was. I was just always an actor, always playing characters, always. Since the furthest back that I remember is being 3 years old, and I would watch on Sunday nights, Disney would play the Disney Sunday movie, or there'd be a Sunday movie in the evening on Sundays, every Sunday. And then I would go to the old lady's house next door, Mrs. Proudfoot. She lived in a little trailer in front of her children's mansion. She didn't go into the mansion. She lived in a trailer in front of their mansion. And I would go over to her trailer and I would act out the entire movie of whatever I had seen the night before. And I remember doing it the most with Wizard of Oz. Like, that was the one when there wasn't anything good that I didn't really particularly have a passion for. I would just go over and act out all of the Wizard of Oz for her. And she would make tea and have biscuits and watch the whole thing. And
nice.
From there I just kept doing it. I always make characters and skits, and my watch a lot of comedies and sketch comedies. And I mean, I was kind of brought up in the age of like the most amazing, talented human beings, with the craft of acting, with like Carol Burnett, Madeline Kahn, Whoopi Goldberg, and everybody was just so badass at that period of time. And it was at the height of the craft itself, like, because it wasn't all film acting. It was all about timing and pacing and believability and deliver. I milked that up. I just loved it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I just went from there. I just never stopped.
Okay. Is there anybody specific you look up to or who has inspired you for your career?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. I have a large list. It's a pretty long list. It's like Peter Sellers. I remember watching movies with my dad. My dad could do a lot of the Peter Sellers characters. His ability to become characters was fascinating to me because you couldn't tell. There was no hint of him. Like, there was no hint of him from character to character. He was always so committed to the character. I worshipped everything that he did. Carol Burnett, of course, that whole team of comedians and Terry Garr, she always lit up for me. She was always fascinating, just her delivery and how honest she was. I would always be her. Shirley MacLaine, everything Shirley MacLaine touched, I couldn't get enough of. Whoopi Goldberg was a big deal because her comic timing and her delivery and her honesty and the character, like, she could change characters like Robin Williams, and it was the peak. It was just all of them. Little pieces of them are all within me. I have stolen all of them.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like character actors. I like people who, like, because that's what I do for a living, is characters. I play different characters every day. So anything that where somebody completely transforms themselves. Eddie Murphy, he was a god at transformation. He was so amazing at just completely transforming from being to being to being. And you, love that. I love that.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. So you prefer character actors. So
would
you prefer? I mean, would you rather have to be like a main character, or do you just want to voice a bunch of all like support characters?
I've done both. Both have their merit. I've never, I don't know. I've never been a lead character that was so popular that like, Finn and Jake in Adventure Time. I've never been that kind of huge lead character. I don't know what that experience would be like. Maybe that might be different. So I don't know. I really don't. That's hard for me to tell because I think I'm a bit actor. Like, people don't give me lead roles. People hire me and I do a million different characters in their projects usually. Or like the longest I really have gotten to work in a project for video games is Chie from Persona 4. But she's also really close to my normal personality. So it's not like that was like not so much a character for me as just me being given permission to be free with who I am completely and really exploring my whole kung fu food side of things. I'm like, this is perfect for me. So I don't know what I really like. I like the challenge. I like the challenge of a character that has an arc. I mean, it's great to be different characters, but if they're all one-dimensional, that's a challenge within itself. Be a bunch of one-dimensional characters, but to be a character and then to, be happy like that character, cry like that character, get angry like that character, like to go through the gamut of what humans actually experience through a lifetime. That's every actor's dream job, because you want to be able to fully realize that character into a being, and you don't always get to, not in video games, or at least Western video games haven't really. I mean, Blizzard has been great at getting there, and I'm really, really impressed with the work that Blizzard has done, but not all Japanese video games are really good at it. So a lot of those characters will have a lot more, because they carry the arcs and characters through a lot more games. There's always additional content, so you get to explore new areas, which is really fun. That's really fun for me. So when they kept changing it up with games, each game, and I would get to explore a whole other area of Chie. Like there was in Persona Q, like I never played Chie like scared. She didn't get scared at anything. And then in Q, it turns out she was scared of ghosts and that stuff. Like really. And I was like, what? And Erin, the actor, was like angry that they were making her scared. I'm like, no, she wouldn't be scared. Like, yes, she is. I'm like, she has a weakness. Damn it, Jim. And I hated playing it because that's the one emotion I don't enjoy playing, because I don't like feeling scared in real life. So when I'm acting scared, then I'm really feeling it. Like I was really feeling scared as her. I was really freaked out, and I hate feeling that way, and I hate acting that way, because I really get into it, and it doesn't take much to get me into that scared place. Like my imagination can go there in an instant. And I don't like it, and but it's very authentic when I do the scared. It's real, but I don't like the feeling, and it takes me a minute to shake it afterwards. I'm like, I don't like being that scared, like terrified. I don't like it. I'd rather cry. Give me a crying scene any day, but I don't want to be frightened.
So it
gives me a headache.
Oh, so you want to do one of these horror games?
Well, I was in Last of Us, but I was the female infected,
okay.
So I didn't have to be scared. I had to be tortured. Tortured was much better than being scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have to click, or did they add that in?
I did do. No, they added a lot of the clicks in, but I did do that. Although that was at the end of those sessions, I was nauseous and would almost faint and puke.
Oh, wow.
They were intense, man. They were really intense. Because, I mean, we had to die a myriad of ways as the infected. And those guys were genius making that game. They were genius, because they were like, it's not your regular zombie. The person inside is still conscious.
Oh.
So they're aware that they've turned into this thing with this hunger. So the torture, the psychological torture
I didn't
of
catch
playing
that when I played.
that.
That's crazy.
Well, why would you? They just told us, the actors, so they would create the ambiance and the sound.
Oh, okay.
So there's this extra level of tortured sound coming from us as the infected that wouldn't have been there without that direction, which just you pick up on energetically when you're playing the game. So it takes it to this really, you don't know why things are so messed up, but it's like something's really creepy about this game, and it's creepier than Silent Hill, and I don't know why. And that's why.
Makes perfect sense, yeah.
Real quick plug.
Yeah.
Right now on the PlayStation Flash sale, The Last of Us Remastered for PS4 is $8. So if any of you have not picked it up, definitely pick it up.
Of course everybody's picked it up. That's like, who doesn't have Overwatch yet? Like, come on now.
John doesn't have it. If you were waiting, don't stop waiting.
I'll get it eventually.
Eventually, when it's $8 on PlayStation Network.
Exactly.
See? There you go.
So
perfect.
Me and my wife have actually played a game for years, Final Fantasy XIV. So we found out that you actually voice one of the main characters, Nanamo.
Yes. It was a different actor amazing. At the beginning, and then they switched out to me. I can't remember why. I think it was the other person wasn't available.
Well, how long ago did you switch? Was it for the expansion? Do you remember? Or?
They don't tell me.
Okay, if you give me the lines, like from
I don't
from then
know.
on.
I don't know. You give me the line. You realize I read them on a sheet of paper in front of me, right?
It's like old,
there's
old
no
English.
memorizing. And she had speeches, so it was just pages and pages of speeches.
Oh.
So it's whatever the most recent Nanamo stuff was, so.
Okay, well, I have to say you're phenomenal. That's one of the best characters.
Thank you. That was a great character to get to play.
Yes,
that was like, that writing was like Shakespeare. And I remember standing in the booth and going, having a conversation with the director, Jamie, and we were like, we were just so excited that the writers got to write at that level. Like, the writing in games is just getting so much better than the writing in television, because it doesn't have to push plot in the same way. So they could get deep and construct, and oh my God, like, I just loved that. Like, I don't get the scripts beforehand. I'm standing there. It's the first time I'm seeing these words. And I'm like, I'm going to read Shakespeare cold and have to give it a performance level performance. Like, talk about challenge of a lifetime. Like, I pulled out all my theater training for that one. I was like, woo, I got to bring out the big gun. This is like acting university level. It was very challenging and amazing, and I really enjoyed it. And she was so well written that once I would get into, of course, there was like a good long half an hour explanation before each scene, because I didn't know the backstory. Okay. So they have to give me all of this backstory. And luckily the writer was in the room so that he could give me all of this backstory and fill me in on the entire universe, so I could understand her state of consciousness at any given moment, and then to just ride the words like a surfboard and just let them take me wherever they took me. I mean, that was a very exciting and satisfying job for me.
Awesome. Well, it turned out great. I had to tell you.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, my wife was, when she saw that, we were watching a video of all the stuff you've been in, and she was like, "Oh, she's Nanamo. Tell her I said hi."
Huzzah! Awesome.
Well, you've accomplished so much and have been in so many roles. So what are some of the roles that you would still like to be a part of or to do?
Oh, if I could play Chie till the day I died, I'd be so happy. But
that'd be great.
I know. I've kind of gone through a mourning period with her. I'm on the other side of it now, where I feel like I've let her go and blessed her, and she was such an amazing journey. I wish I had more of Ural from World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenei, the expansion pack. They created a lead female character for the first time in a long time, and I got to play her. But there was such a deep journey that we discussed, and then in the gameplay, I feel like there wasn't as much for her as we talked about. Like, we would record all this stuff, and I'm like, and the gameplay, I'm like, oh, it's not as much as I thought it was. But yeah, she was a great character, and I really wish I could have taken her further and done more with her. She had such a great arc, and the writing for that was so amazing, and it made my job so easy, and I enjoyed being in that universe. So I really wish I could have been her a lot longer. But that is what it is. Yeah. Those Very are the cool. Two that jump out in terms of gaming. Yeah.
Okay, quick question. If they're remaking Final Fantasy VII for the PS4.
Yes, I know.
If you could voice one of the female characters, do you have a pick?
Well, it has been decided amongst me and those who stream with my Final Fantasy VII that the best role, now trust, it is never going to happen in a million years. Nobody is calling, and don't think I haven't put the feelers out there and sent it to all the people who I think might be doing it, because I don't know who's doing it, but I sent it out to everybody I know who might be doing. I'm like, please put me in the game. I'll be second spear chucker to the left. Just put me in the freaking game. I have heard nothing. So, but our vote is that I would be Yuffie.
Nice.
Because she's kind of like Chie in her own little psycho wild way. I like her. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? And that wasn't my decision, because I'm like, I could be Tifa. Of course I could be Tifa. And everyone's like, no, you're Yuffie. I'm like, oh, probably right. You guys know me better than I know myself. In my fantasy, I'm Tifa, but in real life, I'm Yuffie. So there you go.
Well, we'll definitely push for that. We'll riot.
We've also come up with really good names for all the characters in my gameplay online. So Tifa, because she looks like Sarah Connor from Terminator 2, is Sarah Connor. Nice. Yuffie was voted to be F Steak, so she's Steak. That's a fan fiction Chie reference. We just called her Steak. That was super fun. We were very happy with that choice. Yeah. So yeah, it was good. Love that game.
Nice.
The last thing I want to bring up is you have a book.
Oh,
10 things any voice actor will tell you if they were me.
I am so happy you remembered to mention that. I keep forgetting to talk about it, so it's not good when I forget. I mean, I remember when somebody says, "Hey, how do I get into voice acting?" And I go, "Oh, that's why I wrote the ebook."
Yes, exactly.
And that it's my answer. It's my long love letter of an answer to the question, "How do I get into voice acting?" It is a step by step. This is how you do it. These are all the reference links you could possibly want. This is all the information I have as a professional, and it's all in one ebook. So everything is clickable. You can go immediately to investigate more. Everybody I mention in the book has been personally vetted by me or someone that I trust 1,000%, a professional in the industry. And then based on fan suggestion, they were like, "Are you going to do an audiobook?" And I'm like, it does seem ridiculous that I'm a voice actor if I don't do an audiobook. Mm-hmm. And so I thought I'd start doing an audiobook, and I thought that would be obnoxious just listening to me for that amount of time just on my own. So I split it up where after each chapter, I picked one of my favorite professionals in the industry, and I have like an hour-long conversation with each one about the topic of the chapter.
Oh, okay.
And in some cases, it's longer. Like there's a chapter where I get to talk with like a deep conversation on acting with Phil Lamar, and I think it was like an hour and a half. And everything he said just is mind-blowing gold. And I was like, this is amazing. And that's like a 10-hour audiobook. So it's chock-a-block filled with wisdom and experience from top professionals in the industry.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet, but I plan to check it out because I feel like I would want to be a voice actor. That's like just a knowledge of where to begin, and I feel like this is like the perfect book to start with.
Well, I've had some really great feedback from people who aren't interested in being voice actors, who I never expect. Like I honestly thought, okay, I'm writing this. This is just going to be for beginners. Nobody else is going to buy it. I don't expect it to make a lot of money. It's my answer to that question, and then I've done my duty. I've put all of my heart and soul out there. It's there if people want it. And it turns out people were interested in just checking it out, and they got it. And I've been getting amazing feedback from people who are like, there's life stuff in here. This translates to what I'm doing in my career, everything. So the good news is you can literally just take out anything voiceover and put in your career, and it fits. It fits because it's just life advice on building a career, whatever career. So I didn't think of it that way, but of course it would be that way because that's really what it is. It's pretty. I mean, you don't need the reference links, but everything else, the personal journey, the story, all of that, it does translate because it's business, right? The business side of things really does translate.
Okay.
So that's kind of interesting. At least that's the feedback I've gotten. Of course, if people hate it, they haven't reached out to me to tell me. So I have no idea. So, like, the people who don't like it are really kind and been very nice to be like, oh, I'm not going to tell her it sucked. So thank you to all the people who may have read it and been like, yeah, that was nothing. But I get really nice feedback from everybody else. So
that's awesome.
Grateful.
Ooh, great. Yeah. I look forward to checking that out.
Thank you for mentioning it. I really appreciate that. It can be found on my web. The link to it can be found on my website, erinfitzvo.com. And then I think the first tab is Erin's ebook. Yeah.
Cool. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. So we usually end our podcast with a game.
I like games.
And you have a choice. The first game, or I don't know if you're going to have a chance to play the second game, but the first game, I'm not sure if you want to go with game name game or movie name game. And the rule is this is a game where a person says a title and the next person has to use the ending letter of that title to name the next title. So are you more familiar with video games names or movie titles? So
I wonder if I could up it. I wonder if I would like to try the video game one, but only using titles of games I have worked on. There's like a couple of hundred. That's a couple of hundred. I should be able to pull that off, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a lot of choices.
You have a lot. We're not good at this game. Even with games we play.
Right. Oh, okay. I see. Because you have. Okay, you wouldn't know what the hell what game. Oh, okay.
We're lucky if we can get like 2.
Oh no! Well, the challenge would be for me to only pick games that I worked on. Not for you. You guys can say any video games you know, but for me, because those are the games probably that I know anyway. Would be the games I've worked on.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let's try. Yeah. Let's try the video game one.
Okay, so we'll go around in a circle.
Okay.
So I'll start off, and then Cory, and then on to you, Erin, and then back to me.
We'll see how far we get.
For her, we're just no. There'll be no losers. We'll just go.
I love that.
Okay.
Oh, yay! Everybody wins.
I think the only rule is no repeats.
Yes, that's the only rule.
Okay.
No
okay. That's okay. Okay.
So I'll start off with an easy. Oh, wait, no. It'll be hard for you, Cory.
Oh, great.
No. I'll go with Metal Gear Solid.
You have to be the examples. You have to be the examples so I catch it. Okay.
Okay.
I was going to say Metal Gear Solid.
All right. I'll say Disgaea. That ends with an A.
That's an A for Erin.
I'm in that one, so you got one.
Woo. Oh, nice.
Okay. Ace Combat.
Ooh,
nice.
T. Turok.
Kingdom Hearts.
Shin Megami Tensei. I.
Eco.
Onimusha.
Is that an A?
Yes,
yeah.
That's an A.
I want to say like Adventure Time. Secret Kingdom.
Adventure Time?
That is the game I'm in.
Oh, okay.
Adventure Time: Secrets of the Nameless Kingdom. It is a video game that you will never play on Nintendo 3DS.
Well, I played. Why'd You Steal Our Garbage?
It's totally Zelda. It's just with adventure characters.
I played the first one on the 3DS.
Okay, so this one's called Secrets of the Nameless Kingdom. Play the Silver Princess. Not that it matters. Continue.
Okay.
So M.
Is it okay, or do we need to?
Sorry, Erin. For 1 second, my internet connection is kind of wonky. Can you hear us okay?
I can. Can you hear me?
It's kind of distorted a little bit.
Okay. Wait for it. Better? Worse? Better?
A little better?
Okay. Better.
Oh, now it's worse.
Now it's worse. How about now? I'm trying to move my phone around just to see if it gets better.
Oh, that sounded a little better there.
Okay. Well, you have an M anyway.
Oh, it's an M.
Okay. I'll think about that.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's to me, though.
That's to you. Okay.
Ooh.
M. What's an
I know one, but I'm not telling you.
Does Monkey Island count, or is that?
Yeah.
That's a...
Okay.
Oh, is that me? Who's next?
That's to me.
Okay.
Devil May Cry.
Ooh.
I'll give you a hard one.
Is that a Y?
That is a Y.
Oh, that is a hard one.
That is a hard one.
Why? I honestly can't think of anything with a Y. I have a couple. I know I have a couple of X's. I'm like, I can end at an X, but why? And Oh, wait, no. There's one called. Okay, I don't know why it's called YS.
Oh, Ease.
Oh, yeah.
Ease.
The Oath in Felghana.
That sounds like an A.
Ease.
Yes, it is.
But that's a Y, right?
Well, with the subtitle at the end. It ends with an A.
It ends with an A.
So,
yeah.
Did I say amnesia already?
No.
Okay,
No.
amnesia.
With another A. Gosh,
Another
those
A.
A's.
Atelier Iris.
S?
S.
Saints
furthest.
Row.
Nice.
Saints Row. I think this is the furthest we ever.
Holy crap.
We are good for.
Nope. You gotta go. W.
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 Come on now. We were just talking about one of my favorite roles. I wish I played more. I'll give you.
Oh, come on, dude. Blizzard, come on.
World of Warcraft.
Thank you.
You guys should have said wow. I'm like, huh?
That's good, right? That's a T.
Okay, T. All right,
Come on, I'm in a million of these games that start with the T.
Sometimes we don't count the word the. Like I was going to say.
No. There's a series of games that start with the T, and I'm in a bunch of them.
Let me check.
And it doesn't start with the.
Doesn't start with the.
No. It's JRPG.
Oh, man, I know this.
I know you do because people talk about it all the time.
Oh, is that the?
I'm hoping for a T because I have never-ending.
Is that the Tales game?
Yes, there you go.
I'm gonna say
one of the many.
I'm gonna say Tales of Zillia.
There you go.
I'm gonna knock another A your way.
You're a mean mug. Okay, hey. I know.
This is going to be for the win.
I think I have to forfeit. I can't think of anything with an A.
No, you gotta keep trying.
I don't even know any more A's.
I need a clue. Give me a clue.
Okay, let me think.
Is there any games that start with the word angel? Because I could go with that.
Is there?
Oh,
no, that's a show. I was thinking Angel of Darkness, but I think that's a show, right?
That's
Damn
a game.
it, Jim.
That is a game.
Is it?
Angel of Dark. No, wait, no.
Isn't it the
We're
show?
just making game titles. Let's make up a game title.
Anaconda.
The
Return of the Snake.
Game.
It was
Anaconda, the game.
Yeah,
Where?
the game, the movie.
The movie. America. Ooh,
The game.
Wasn't there America F Yap, a game from South Park? I feel like that could have been a game.
There's probably
That's
an
a
American
song.
Idol game.
Oh, American Idol.
American Idol. Oh, like some sort of probably.
Oh,
I was going to say Alone in the Dark.
that one.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
I was thinking
good. Well,
Arcana
that's
Hearts.
definitely the last one for the
Yes, we got it.
Sweet.
Good job.
All right.
Ended
Good
on a
job.
good note.
High five.
Yeah.
All around.
Yeah.
That was good. What's the
Yes.
second game?
Second game was questions only.
What's that mean?
In this game, we can only speak in questions.
Oh, that's good. Oh, let's try that.
2 players start. When someone loses, they are out for the turn. The next player will then pop in to continue with another question.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, just so you know, we really, really suck at this. Like,
Great.
it's you'll
it's-
see.
It's my form of trying to put some improv into the podcast.
I love that. That's a great idea, and it's super fun.
So the scene is going to be
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII related.
Excellent.
I guess we're going to be raising chocobos.
Yes.
So me and Cory will start off, and then if one of us loses, Erin, you're in for the turn.
Okay.
You started, Cory, because I don't know what I'm going to say.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you started.
Okay. How do I do this?
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
What?
Oh, come on.
My turn.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Are you feeding the chocobos?
I think he was trying to give it these special greens.
It's not a question.
What?
That is-
Oh shit.
That is not a question.
Fine. You're back
That
in.
was
John.
a statement. It was a ponder, but it wasn't exactly a question.
Yeah.
I get points for knowing what greens are.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Okay, John, you're in.
What are greens?
What aren't greens?
Is that a type of food?
Are chocobos hungry?
They can be. No. No. No.
Oh my god, that's a short game.
Okay, yeah. I'm terrible.
Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. That was like a warm up. You got to get
Go.
into the mood.
Okay, I'm
Corey's
gonna
turn.
go
One more
back
time.
in. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys know how to make a blue chocobo?
Where would a blue chocobo go?
Isn't that the one that runs on water?
What kind of greens do you feed one that runs on water?
That's a good question.
That's not a question.
I'm just saying, it's a good question.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What kind of greens would...
Would
Oh,
you feed to one that runs on water?
Isn't that the mimic greens?
Whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
It's,
I
it's
think
your
it's
turn.
yours.
Yeah, it's your
Oh,
turn.
okay. Are you sure you know what you're talking about?
No.
That's a fun game.
This is what happens when we go against a professional.
Yeah.
I'm a professional question asker, maybe. I have a lot of questions a lot of the time. That's all in my stream is. Where do I go now? What do I have to do? Where's that thing? I want to get the stuff. Where's the stuff?
So you had practice.
Yeah, I'm
You
a
had
little.
practice.
That's kind of a cheat. Yeah, yeah, a little bit for me.
Oh, wow. Thank you for
Thank you, guys. That was fun.
Thank you. Is there anything you want to promote or talk about?
This is not game related at all, but I just need to put it out there because I'm so insanely excited about it. I'm in a new little kids series for like toddlers to 6, and it's coming out on Netflix on August 12th. And it for me, it feels like how Sesame Street felt when I was a kid. It's not Sesame Street. It's called Storybots. Actually, it's called Ask the Storybots, and it's a Netflix original series. And I would just love for every human out there when it comes out just to watch one episode. Just watch one, because I need to know whether I'm insane thinking it's as quality as Sesame Street or not. I feel like maybe I'm too biased, but I feel it. And I've never seen anything that was as quality as Sesame Street ever, not since Sesame Street. So that I might be working on something that good makes me feel insane. Or just send it to your small humans that you love so that they have something entertaining to watch. But the idea is that it's a show that mom and dad and the kids can watch together and all be entertained and laugh their butts off.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's super good, in my opinion, again, but I need some outside opinions to know whether or not I'm just a little bit far to my own tushy.
And that's out already?
No,
it's out on August
coming out.
12th.
Yeah. August 12th,
Ask
okay.
the Storybots.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the support on that. I'm very excited. I like educational things for kids.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
Okay. And your
Because all the
Twitter.
other game stuff I can't really talk about because it's
Oh, yeah,
NDAs until
NDA.
it all comes out, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm in the valley of NDA. Yeah, my Twitter is at Erin Fitzgerald. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, all of that stuff. My website is erinfitzvo.com. I have a Snapchat. I think it's Erin Fitz Badass, possibly.
Nice.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. Yeah,
Cool.
I think I'm all over the social medias. I'm sure you type in the name and it's all there.
Okay.
Internet has plenty of information on me.
Yes. And everything on your website, too.
Yes, I do have lots of things on my website as well. It is true. Credits and such, yes.
Thank you again,
Perfect.
Erin.
Thanks, guys. This was
such a
fun.
delight to talk
Thank
to
you.
It
you.
was. This is really fun. I like it when the interviews don't feel like interviews. It feels like just a good chat.
Yes.
That's
Exactly.
my favorite. And the games just keep doing that. That's awesome.
Yes. We're just like games. Everyone likes games, right?
Yeah. Most people,
Isn't that the point? Like, come on now. So all of you at home listening have to do at least 3 minutes of the question game just to try it so you can see how hard it really is.
Oh,
Because
is
it's
tough.
hard.
it is. Oh,
It's
trust
really
us.
hard not to answer a question.
With another question.
Well, because you want to answer the question.
Exactly.
That is in our nature. Like, well, let me solve that problem. Wait a minute. Dang, nabbit. I have failed again. Like Erin at Overwatch. I died again. Good thing they have a lot of reincarnation.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why they took out the death count, too, because at the beginning, in the beta, they had the kill count versus death count. But people kept focusing on that too much, so they just took it out. So it doesn't matter how many times you die, it just matters how much you help the team. So that's what I focus
Well,
on.
I see a death count at every time I die. I know I've died like 13
Oh, but on your
times.
permanent record, it doesn't show. I think if you look up in your stats, it doesn't. It took it out of there.
Oh, I'm glad about that because that would be humiliating.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way I would continue playing the game. I'd be like, oh my, it's shameful. Shameful how much I die. And that's another reason why I play Zenyatta, because I just disassemble and then reassemble. No
Nice.
actual death. He's a bot. He's a bot.
All right. Thank you again, Erin.
Thanks, guys.
I hope you have a great life.
Thank you. I wish the same to you.
I don't know, like a day, week.
Please don't die soon. I
No,
hope you live
no.
long and play lots more of my games.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah.
And I extend the same invitation to all of our cool celebrities we have on the show, like yourself. If you ever come to Vegas, we would love to just buy you a drink.
Oh, I'm in.
Like, no
That sounds
joke. If
good.
you see, no joke, just
I don't
tweet
get
at
to
us.
Vegas often, but I'm hoping
Sure.
to get to a convention there or something at some point.
Okay, well, yeah, no joke. If you ever come here and you have a free hour, we'd love to meet you and buy you a drink and just chat some more.
Awesome. I'm going to hold you to that. Thanks.
Please do.
Yes.
Please do.
Corey.
I will buy for her.
Well, you're
Not you,
lucky
Jon.
because I drink juice, so.
Oh,
you're
there you
good.
go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm really cheap drink.
Nice. Perfect.
It's perfect. Yeah. Or coffee.
Ooh, I like
That works
Yeah,
too.
coffee.
Also, more expensive, but good.
Exactly. All right. Thank you again.
Night, guys. Have
Good
a
night.
great day.
Good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, gamers, that was a special super duper episode.
That was the...
We should just go Bob Ross. Like, thanks for joining.
Who?
Bob Ross, the Afro dude who paints.
Oh.
Just all chill.
We're gonna just paint this little bush over here.
But I have a little bush right over here.
Well, gamers, that was our special interview with Erin Fitzgerald. Special episode 81 for One Track Gamers podcast.
Hell yeah, it was.
Hell yeah. You can, so just to reiterate, you can follow Erin on Twitter at Erin Fitzgerald. And you can go to her website, erinfitzvo.com. Also check out her book, because I am definitely going to be checking that out.
Yep. The book is called 10 Things Any Voice Actor Will Tell You, parentheses, if they were me.
Yes. Each episode is released on Tuesday every week. You can be part of the podcast by emailing us. Maybe we should start doing like community responses to our special guests. Let us know, gamers, if you'd like to, if you want to be a part of like asking any questions. Because we did that for Hannah Tell at the beginning.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do that. Because each month I would like to have a special guest to talk with, chat with. So, yeah. Remember to email us at onetrackgamers@gmail.com. You can send us a DM. Follow us on Twitter at onetrackgamers. Visit our Facebook and our social media, One Track Gamers. Just search One Track Gamers. It's everything.
We're on Patreon.
Patreon, yes.
If you love us, you should put a ring on it or a dollar on it.
Yes. Visit patreon.com/OneTrackGamers to see all of our updates. If you want to support us, doesn't matter. I mean, you'll be granted a Patreon exclusive episode. And if you want to just support us, subscribe to our content, share our content with other people.
Yep. Like your best friends, neighbors.
You're my best friend. I like to share One Track Gamers with you.
I like to share it with you. You are also my best friend. Special time. Special moment.
Thank you, gamers, for listening to our special episode. Until next time, and as always, game on. Bye.
Bye. Have a nice life.
I don't know what to say.
That's funny.
I want to say something nice, but
Yeah. With the it comes across sounding like, don't die soon.